just to remind people where we were about a year and a half ago, what we said was that this was a very bad deal for the Gibraltar taxpayer. Why do we say that? This is an asset. This is a big warehouse, it is not, and people need to understand this, it is not the car showroom in Queensway. It's a building right beside of it. It's a big warehouse, as I've said. It's an empty shell, in effect. And that belonged to the government. That was a government asset which the government decided to sell on to a private entity for £7.5 million, we were told. But then it decides to rent 5 government departments in that building at a cost over a period of 21 years, almost triple the amount that they got from the sale, about £22 million. And for those reasons, basically, we're saying that that is a bad deal for the taxpayer.
Now, we have seen the government enter into similar deals with a number of buildings across Gibraltar.
Yes, well, we as a matter of principle have an issue of principle in relation to these things. We don't think that they're necessarily, but we've got to look at them on a case-by-case basis. What is perhaps, and this is the point of our press release, the information that we are receiving is that not only is this a bad deal for the reasons that I've just pointed out to you, it is also, it seems, a bad deal because the government is delaying in transferring and rehousing those 5 government departments that I mentioned to you into this building, which means that we are paying, the meter is running, £87,000 on a monthly basis for an empty shell. That is the taxpayer paying that amount of money for an empty shell, and the 5 government departments that were promised pristine, new, state-of-the-art office space are not getting it. They haven't moved, and this is why we are calling on the government to state when it is that those officers are going to be moving into those premises at Queensway.
Now, the deal, however, has already been entered into.
Yes.
Those government departments are currently occupying government buildings.
Yes.
So even if the clock is ticking,
yes,
it's at no loss to the public purse.
Well, it is for the reasons I've just explained. £7.5 million we receive in the coffers. We sell a huge government asset in the premises to then house government buildings. Government officers, and in a period of 21 years, we're going to be paying almost £22 million in rent. So for those reasons, we say it is a bad deal. And of course, if you delay in housing them, we're paying rent at £87,000 a month for nothing.